did go this route, I'd either be this one, or definitely the skill saw route.
Oh, right.
You know, the Americans use skill saw a lot, don't they? That's their big into.
Is that their big, right?
Yeah, it's definitely an American market tool, I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not big over here, is it?
No, when I first did my apprenticeship, it was one of the saws that you actually had was a skill saw, and obviously at the time I thought, oh, this is super cool, and I used it, and it was really ergonomic around the handle. There's a lot of space. It was really easy to see what you were cutting. And then obviously they sort of pretty much stopped doing them in the UK. It's very difficult. And then, yeah, it did. And so that's when I then jumped to Makita. But I'd like to have a look and see what they're like, the new ones, and see what they're about. But this is really good. You know, it's really light. And, you know, thin blade. But I've not took that plunge yet.
Not yet.
Excuse the pun. I'm still on the old school cordage, you know. So
we'll wind it up for you in a minute.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So is that yours, mate?
He's Makita, I'm DeWalt.
Hold on, we've got Festool, we've got DeWalt, we've got Makita.
Or as I like to call it, first, second,
we
third.
should have. So what we're doing here, guys, we're just screwing the plate up. Dan's just done that side over here. I've just done this side here. I make sure the screws are out of the way of my cut, because obviously when I throw my hip through, I don't want to be sawing through screws, so it's really important. And what we're going to do is find the halfway distance of the span, and then obviously we're then going to measure then on the returns here. The reason we're going to mark out the roof is because the lateral straps that you have to put in at a maximum of 1500 centres, we don't want them to foul on any of the rafters. So what we'll do is we'll find out what the span is, we'll find the centre distance of where the actual king common comes, so we'll mark it then the other way. Say Dan will mark the other side over there. So 2982, half of 2982, as we know yesterday, is
1491.
1491. You just mark yours.
So we've got the centre there. And we've got 46mm timbers, so 23mm either side.
Yeah, that's it, buddy.
So we go 23mm there and 23mm there. So that's our end common rafter there.
That's it. I'm going to do exactly the same. 1491. Ah, my pencil. No, sorry, I'm all right, thank you, mate. We have a store of pencils down there, don't we, mate?
Yeah,
is this the heart-shaped one, is it?
No, this isn't my heart-shaped one. Don't know where that's gone, actually. I think somebody stole it. Stole my heart. That's it. So 1491. Oh, you got one of them fancy pens down, I like that.
Picker's the better one to have. Yeah. They're not bad. You get different leads with them. You've got a little sharpener in it.
You know, I'm old school, you see it, like, mate. Shows my age now, mate. Oh, he's got one as well. Good man, 2H.
And one of them as well.
I haven't got one of those, mate. We've got the King Commons, marked it on the front there, and on the two sides here. And we know when we throw them King Commons up, what's going to happen. It'll be an exact 45 degree on this roof. Now, what we're going to do now from this position here, we're going to mark 400 centres, and we're going to keep going that way 400 centres until we get to the very end, and then from this position here we're going to go 400 centres again. And the reason we're going to do that is because we need to make sure we fix this wall strap down, and the way we're going to do that is marking them all out. Will tell us exactly where the straps are going to come, so then they don't foul on the rafters. Okay, guys? Now what I do, I don't know whether you do the same, Dan, I mark me 400 and put a cross.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Do a line backwards.
A lot of people have different ways of doing it, don't they?
Oh, there you go. What's the
Everyone.
That's a posh one, isn't it?
Where did you get that level from, Dan? Actually, it's quite curious. I've seen that. I thought that's a nice level.
Superior level.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's really nice, man. Was it much coin?
That one's, I think, nearly 70 quid.
Oh, that's not bad, is it? Decent weight to it, is it?
Yeah.
Boom.
And they really hurt, they fall on your head. But for when you're on site, for me, and then like a bricklayer says, can I borrow your drill? I just look at this and go, no, mate.
When the bricklayer says that, you go, no, mate.
You go and get your DeWalt out.
Go and get your own cordless out, buddy.
They're nice though.
Nothing against bricklayers though.
Yeah, we haven't really.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. You want it coming back in one piece. I'll mark them all up, mate, alright. It's ready to go. It's ready to go. That's ready to go. That's ready to go. Get the old plugs going. We always put brown plugs in. We use a 50mm 10 or 50mm 5 now. In the olden days, used to be a number 4, number 6, and number 8, number 10, number 12, and number 14. But nowadays, it's like literally 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5. You got then obviously 5 and then 6mm. So over the years, it's just changed, hasn't it? Fortunately, I don't need my glasses at the moment to do this. But there will come a day. I'll be going, I need my glasses, Pete. And he'll go, they're on top of your head, Tone. Now you'll probably notice what I do is once I get them screwed in like that, I just literally get my hammer and just give them a tap in. Just like that, just give them a bit of a tap. Screw that all up, screw it on the top, put a couple of screws in the wood there side as well. Move on to the next one. Nicely screwed up now. Just need to get a screw in there, Pete. Yeah. Screwing that onto that one. Just need your head done up there as well. Beautiful. Happy days. Whatever that gap is there, if I don't do that the same gap, it'll drive me nuts. It will. It'll drive me nuts. So guys, just to recap what we've been doing. First thing we've done, we've measured the plate, we found the halfway point. That's class, isn't it?
Always the case.
Absolutely class. Are you going to do any more sawing, kid? So the first thing that we actually do is we screw the wall plates down on each corner. So Dan's put a couple of screws in there, I've got a couple of screws over there. The next thing that we then do is to then say, right, let's find the center of the span. So obviously we've measured from outside the wall plate to outside the wall plate, found the center, and then measured either side of the center 23mm, because that is the representation of the thickness of the timber, because it's 46mm. Once we've got that measurement, literally from that center point to this edge here, we then measure from this point of the wall plate here to then the center over here. And what we then do is mark either side then, and then that's our next king rafter. And the same process over there. So basically what we've done is we've marked out all of the 3 positions of the king common rafters. Once we've then done that, we literally then mark 400 centers one way. As soon as we go past this way towards the hit line, we're actually going into jack rafters here, 400 centers, 400 centers, 400 centers. And then from this king common this way, we're then going into common rafters. So 400 center, 400 center, 400 center, 400 center. And we've done exactly the same the other side. Once we've marked everything out, we can actually then say, right, we know where to put the lateral straps. Now, there is a maximum of 1500 on lateral straps. These are under 1500. We could have possibly got away with 3, but me, I'm a little bit over the top, so I'll put 4 in there, 4 in this side, 4 in this side. I'll fix them in with brown plugs and a 50mm screw by 5 gauge. We've then screwed it all up and put them all in, and we're now ready to go to start throwing some king common rafters up, and obviously some common rafters then to go straight into the ridge. And you'll see that on the next phase. All right, guys?